And speaking of wildlife, Shana, you've brought us some things here to talk about how to protect the wildlife.
Yeah, so when I was in their meadow, certain things that I really enjoyed seeing, but one of them was how they made their birdhouse. So I see birds and the eggs all over the ground and stuff, and I got to figure out a way to help them out. So my neighbor made this birdhouse, and it's like the typical one. It's squared, it has nails in it, but you can't really access.
Right.
And that's one of the things that I'm going to pass that to you. That's one of the things that I liked about the one that I found and saw at the meadow. So I like the fact that theirs was, it was stressed. It looks like wood, but I like that you had an access here. So what I've actually done is just use the nail because, hey, I'm out saving money. So this is basically just pallet boards, but turning that allowed me to open it and close it.
You could see what's inside.
Exactly, and clean it out. But it also has a vent here. But so as I was talking about earlier, I want to be able to create defenses to protect this. So first of all, sometimes you find bees and wasps that get inside. So one of the first defenses is I want airflow, but I'm going to put this mesh here and I'm going to anchor it into place. And then I just had some scrap metal around. So this is a nose guard. But before I put that, hey, I always have to deal with squirrels.
Yes.
So
definitely.
Just all I simply did was take a piece of gutter.
Yes, I love it.
Made a hole in it, flatten it out a little bit. Now I put that here. I can glue that into place or nail it into place. And then now I have this guard here. And the fun thing about this guard is it was just scrap metal, as I said before, and I just clipped it and bent it into place. But I can place that here. So the little metal flap stops the squirrels from enlarging the hole, but this stops larger birds. Say, for instance, my neighbor was telling me about some crows that were coming and stealing the eggs. So I'm like, you know what? This will stop them. They'll have a little perch. Mom can still go in there and feed her young. But at the same time, larger birds can't just reach in there and then steal. And these sharp edges here will also help a little bit of that too.
Yeah, add a little bit more defense to it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's that first, some of the basic lines of defense. And then we have this other one here. I'm going to turn it the back way here. So a lot of times I'll just see some of the birdhouses mounted. And one of the things that I was like, okay, why mount it? And why do you have a skirt on it? What is that about?
So I love how you call it a skirt.
I needed to know what that stuff is. It's
a baffle.
It's a baffle. I know that now. So anyway, I have this pole here. A lot of times you can buy a mounting and then this is plumbing pipe and just attach it. This costs a lot of money. So again, I'm about saving money.
You had some of that laying around, I am sure.
Exactly. So what I would simply do is, in order to mount this, I had some, basically a 1/2-inch pipe laying around the yard, got some of these clamps, and I'm just going to do this so you can see it, but I would attach that like so. And anchor this. And this, of course, is a long post. And this keeps it up off of the ground. I won't put it directly under trees so the squirrels can jump onto it. So I'll do some of those things. But besides that, I'm going to slide this over just a little bit because I created, this is what we call a baffle, a funnel. And you pretty much put it on the pole. But you see this clip right here? That helps hold either this metal piece in place and I can attach it there with some metal tape, or I can just simply put this here, slide it on. Then my skirt, because you see that piece right here on the bottom. So I'm going to slide this in place. If I can find it. Hey, Peggy, I might have to have you find that for me.
You got it. There you go.
And as it stands up,
bingo.
And of course, the birdhouse is attached. This moves around, stops snakes from just curling around.
Because it's too slippery.
Squirrels. Exactly. Yeah, so that's one of the things. I just looked at all of these different devices and said to myself, what do I have all this at home? What do I need? Pair of gloves.
Absolutely. Save your hands.
Couple screws, some old wood.
Shana, this is all great information because you've shown us how we can take a birdhouse, which we can buy many places, but add defenses now to protect the young that are within. So there's just no more eggs on the ground.
Exactly.